rise or lower by 4 centimeters. You can preset the interiors, also very Maybach-like, just like the GLS Maybach on the panoramic roof. Hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. I'm very happy to present to you the new model Mercedes VLE. This is something else. Highlight of the year for me, because we have S-Class comfort technology now in this huge van. The length is also similar, 5 meters and 31 centimeters. We have now the cinema mode, fridge installed in the front and the rear. We have tables, private jet style ones for the rear seats, and just amazing comfort. So in today's video, I will show you the full exterior, interior, all the gadgets, and of course the newest technology. The S-Class characteristics are immediately noticeable in the front. These headlights are exactly the same with digital lights, so ultra LEDs, laser light technology. We have the Mercedes star on the top because this is the exclusive line. With the AMG line, you will see that in another video, you have the Mercedes star in the front, not on the bonnet. So we have very sleek chrome lines going all around the front, and this is fully illuminated, just like in the S-Class. We still have the bonnet over here with a very short overhang as well as the rear, but it makes it like a real comfort personal vehicle. Check out these rims, they are straight from the G-Class. This is an AMG line rim, but it really fits on this exclusive line VLE. So let's move over to the side, and this is where the magic happens. Of course, the folding in door handles, and you might have read that the Chinese market, they are changing some laws, but for the European market it will exist in the start, of course. If you open the rear door, fully electric, you have this invitation sound and beautiful beige interior. It is full with the exclusive packages. We have ambient lighting on the rear of the front seat, full ambient lighting around the panoramic roof, and this reminds me to the GLS Maybach. The buttons here are also completely new. The whole model is based on nothing else, just a raw new model. So we have the buttons here to open and close the door. You can also press the right one to open the other side. The bench in the rear looks amazing, also with ambient lighting on the side with adjustable seats. Heated seats and ventilation is also possible. Ambient lighting around the cover of the seat, also very Maybach-like. So you basically have a beautiful, luxurious van with this exclusive package. And also the full infotainment package. So you can say, hey Mercedes,
yes,
please activate the cinema mode. Then on the ceiling, display appears. Sun blindings, they close everything. And there we have a beautiful large television screen. It is basically a computer, it does way more than only television. You can do meetings inside, the blindings all closed for this ultimate experience. Then we have an extended center console. There you can actually open with the controller inside, USB-C connectivity slots, and HDMI cable. Then there is the fridge, where you can have your Cokes cooled and also heated up to 50 Celsius degrees. There is an additional fridge in the front. So let's close the door. I hope it will also come with soft closing doors, of course. And there we have the new super screen. 14 inches for these two, 10.25 inches for the screen in front of us. There you can already see MercBenzKing logo. This is basically the picture you can preset. You have beautiful Alcantara here on the ceiling, many different speakers for the high-end Burmester. And outside the vehicle it has more than 10 camera sensors. The vehicle also perfectly shows what kind of options you chose. This is of course before production, but it will perfectly match also with the rims and the color. Then we have here two wireless charging pads, physical buttons with a volume button, two cup holders and a lot of storage space down here where you can put your Wi-Fi router. We have a fridge and two more cup holders down there. A lot of space, guys. There is also a little hole for better visibility. We have the arc kind of air vents style, just like in the back. Beautiful. Just check out the door, the quality. It really looks beautiful, also with the wood trim, the beige and the dark leather. Now that we are inside, I can tell you I feel like a king in this Mercedes van. I can definitely imagine a lot of SUV customers from the GLE, GLS or any brand moving to the Mercedes VLE. I just took this device from the rear side of the driver's seat and it is amazing. You have this device just like in the S-Class to control the full electronics in the interior. So let's do it again with the cinema mode. Hey Mercedes,
I'm listening.
activate the cinema mode. So the sun blindings, they all close and the huge screen appears. Amazing. Let's put everything back again. So we have wireless charging pads right here for your seats. These are the executive seats. Then there is also private jet style table. This is the first time that we have a different material used for this table. So you can just fold it open, just like a lamella. There we have leather inside, gloss black from the outside. Beautiful and also lightweight compared to the metal ones on the Maybach. Now for the first time in the van of Mercedes-Benz, we also have that the windows can open and close. And so you can wave to your family when you go on your holidays. Plus we have the sun blindings. And also the button to fully close and open the panoramic roof cover. Amazing. So let me close the window and there is the button on over here to electrically open the door. Beautiful micro cut, so the Alcantara materials for the pillar and the ceiling. Then there is another button on the right side. If you press it, cup holders appear. Amazing, guys. I'm really impressed. And I can't imagine why you should go for an SUV if you can have this instead. There is a bench in the back. Starting with the VLE, we can also expect the VLS. This will be the long wheelbase, 5 meters and 48 or almost 50 centimeters, just like the S-Class Maybach, a little bit longer though. And you can also order it with this exclusive interior with the full infotainment system package. So we have the cinematic mode, we have tables like private jet style, ambient lighting just like the GLS Maybach on the panoramic roof, and also around the cover of the front seat. Fridges, 2 of them, one in the front, one in the rear, super screen, and of course very fast technology and mechanics. You just press the button, the seat moves forward, and that is extremely easy then to go to the bench. So let's press the button for it to go back, and to press the button over here for the door to electrically close. And it all starts, the VLE, with electric only. Next year, or maybe a little bit later, combustion engines will also enter the market. So you have the petrol version, diesels, and I can't wait to have the 450D 6-cylinder inside. I don't know if they will do it, but it will be amazing because the Airmatic works just like the S-Class or other SUVs of Mercedes-Benz. So it will actually rise or lower by 4 centimeters depending on the speed. So if you're driving on the Autobahn, on the highway, it will lower for better aerodynamics. The aerodynamic coefficient is 0.25, and this is very good because of the short overhang on the rear. The air will just break off. So I will close the door with beautiful two-tone interior, and we will open this fully electric sliding door again. There the G-Class wheel disappears with the arc. So beautiful ambient lighting. For Europe it stops at 1.5 meters. If you brake, the full lights will activate. For Asian market, I guess that everything will be lightened up. There it says VLE 300 because they start with full electric mode, electric vehicles. And later, 2027 or maybe even later, the combustion engines also come into play, like the diesels, petrol. So let me open this halfway, so they still kept this, where you can have a sneak peek of the full interior. So you have to manually close it. And we have the button to fully open the trunk, actually more than 90 degrees. It goes a little bit up. The previous V-Class, which still persists, has it 90 degrees. So we have storage space for your luggage, and there's also the buttons to fold the seats forward. Amazing. A cool thing is also that on the application on your phone, you can preset the interior. So if you know that only two people arrive, you can press the button and the seats will go into a very comfortable position. If you know that more people arrive, it will adjust it in such a way that there is enough space for everybody to enter. Beautiful Mercedes star on the hood and these G-Wagon rims. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. By the way, the V-Class, it will still coexist. This one is meant for personal carriage. Beautiful, guys, with the super screen. So guys, thanks for watching MercBenzKing. I hope you liked the video with the new Mercedes VLE, the exclusive line. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.